more than got a piece of that.
Settling in now after that. Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Spieth. So picking up a shot and shaking off that bad start. This tee shot not as intimidating as some of the previous ones, Frank.
Yeah, one of the reasons why you don't actually have to pound it down there, so just a nice smooth swing.
Little shaky behind the wheel today, Frank.
Shaky? Maybe put both hands on it?
Frank, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
Ball is a bit down in the rough, 135 yards away. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. 13 feet away. From hard times to good times, back-to-back birdies. And again, trouble left. This is not the day, not the golf course, to be fighting a case of the duck hooks.
Oh, this 11th hole, it doesn't seem overly long, but it's a hole where a long tee shot's going to give you a huge advantage because you're going to get a nice look at that green. I say long, but you also want to be straight here, just like all the other holes we've seen so far. Trouble left this time. Canyon, well, it drops that side, which, well, for millions of years has looked fantastic.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
And getting ready for the putt. Well, thank you at last. A birdie. That was a long time coming, Frank.
Yeah, finally he strung some shots together. Now, if all of a sudden he can do the same on the next hole, he might just get a run going.
Has a shot of about 135 yards. Up to the par 3 12th, and again, I've said this before, Frank, you do not want to miss it left.
All long. This green just juts out there at a 45-degree angle. Must fly it all the way through the air. That bunker might save you, gives you about another 5 or 10 yards, but you've referenced it long left, and you will be in trouble.
That will be a great look at birdie.
Starting to get a little bit of a roll, and looking at another one.
Really playing well. Let's see if he can add another birdie. Need to do it one at a time, so with that, they're at +4. Good spot to be in, fresh off a birdie.
Yeah, all of a sudden you start to feel like you've got the game in hand.
What a drive. Just tattooed that.
Second shot.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. Shouldn't be a problem here. So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. So, back-to-back par 5s, 14, Frank. I've heard you describe holes before. Have a go at this one. I'm curious. Go ahead.
Well, I never thought I'd be talking about a par 5 that can stretch over 900 yards, but this is it. Fortunately, we're at altitude. Fortunately, this hole plays a little downhill. That's about it. The rest is all up to you because it's going to take 3 absolutely beautiful shots to reach this par 5 into a sliver of the fairway all the way across the side of the mountain. And somehow, not only do you have to hit it once, but you've got to hit it twice just to have a third shot at this par 5 green.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. This putt for par. A good effort and a good par putt. This is the par 4 15th, and again, just a spectacular backdrop here, Frank.
Well, there's the player's view there. You can just use the mountain with a little boulder on top, really. It's a great line. You can see the big rock crop on the right. That really protects the right side of the fairway. So the more you look at it, the more complicated it gets. So really you want to simplify it. Just straight down there at the tall rock crop. That's your line. Hit it far enough down there, you will have a full view of the green for your second shot. A little short, well, you might have to get a different line.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Spieth has this for par. Three over for the day. We are now at the 16th hole, Frank, and this is some layout.
It's 105 feet from the tee shot up to the top of the hill where the ideal landing position would be. And then, of course, the hole turns back on itself. Unless you hit it all the way down the end, you're going to have to hit it across and over that rock wall to a green, as you can see, that is hidden. That's an absolute beauty.
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Third shot for Jordan Spieth. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Oh, a sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Hasn't been easy, but he'll take it. That's a par. 3 over for the day. Just 2 holes left. The 17th is a par 4. Frank, looks like a bowling alley, not a golf course.
Yeah, it is, but you could easily get a strike down here, that's for sure, because you'll knock over more than pins. Anything left or right is going to hit one of those mountains on either side, but hopefully will bounce all the way back to the fairway. So it might play a little wider than what first your eye sees. Second shot's going to play slightly uphill again to a green that pitches slightly back towards you, plus 2 different tiers.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Knocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. So we've come to the finishing hole, and it is a par 3. And Frank, you think about bucket list golf courses, the old course at St. Andrews, TPC Sawgrass with the 17th, the Island Green, Pebble Beach, Augusta National. This one certainly has to be on anybody's list before their days are done.
It is, and the only thing really crazier for this hole is if they actually stuck it out there on a little sliver of land out there on top of the Colorado River. But wonderful way to finish what's been a good day. Long par 3, well protected by those 2 bunkers, but there's enough green there and a good shot. We might just see a putt for 2 to finish the day.
And that one rolls just into the rough.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
Pretty good shot right there. Settles in over the putt. Be looking to turn the tide tomorrow after a round of 76. Well, Frank, that was really a special day. We get to call golf at some of the great venues from around the world, and this certainly ranks right up there.
Yeah, Arizona must be proud of this layout. An enormously long golf course, but vistas to match. Fun golf course. You basically hit every different shot that you ever thought could be imaginable in this great game on a place that, we hope stands for another 17 million years.
Look forward to coming back with you next year, partner. For my partner, Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now from the heart of the Grand Canyon for EA Sports.